and Medicare quietly added a $1,147 benefit. Your insurer won't tell you. Hook. Right now, while you're watching this, there's a Medicare benefit sitting in your plan worth up to $1,047 that your insurance company is legally required to offer you, but they're counting on you never asking for it. They're not hiding it exactly. They're just not mentioning it. And here's the thing. 87% of eligible Medicare recipients have no idea this benefit even exists. That's not an accident. I'm going to show you exactly what this is, how to claim it in the next 48 hours, and why your insurer's customer service script is specifically designed to make you give up before you get it. Because look, this isn't about some future rule change or proposed legislation. This benefit is active right now. It's been sitting in your plan since January 1st, 2024. And every month you don't use it, that's money you're just leaving on the table while your insurance company quietly pockets the difference. 5 promise stack. By the end of this video, you're going to know 5 specific things. 1. The exact name of this benefit, what regulation created it, and why insurers are legally obligated to provide it but behaviorally incentivized to keep quiet. 2. How to check if you're eligible in under 3 minutes using a specific question. Your plan is required to answer truthfully. 3. The step-by-step script to use when you call, including the exact phrase that triggers a different response than what 90% of people get. 4. 3 different ways to access this benefit, depending on whether you've got original Medicare, Medicare Advantage, or a supplement plan. 5. The one mistake people make that disqualifies them after they've already done the work, and how to avoid it completely. Credential intro. I'm Grant Ellison. I spent 15 years inside major insurance companies and banks, 7 of those specifically in Medicare supplement underwriting and claims review. I've sat in the meetings where they design the member communication strategy. That's industry speak for how to technically comply with disclosure rules while making sure as few people as possible actually use their benefits. I left that world because I got tired of watching people pay premiums for coverage they didn't even know they had. Now I help people understand what their contracts actually say, not what the brochures imply. Core case study. Let me tell you about Barbara Simmons. She's a composite of about 24 cases I've personally reviewed, but her situation is real and it's common. Barbara's 68, lives outside Scottsdale, retired dental hygienist. She's got a Medicare Advantage plan through one of the big 5 carriers. Doesn't matter which one for our purposes. She's paying $89 a month for her plan premium, which is pretty typical for her area. She takes 3 maintenance medications, sees her primary care doc 3 times a year, got her annual wellness visit in February. In March, Barbara's out with her walking group and she twists her knee. Nothing catastrophic. Doesn't even go to urgent care, but it's bothering her. Stairs are rough. Getting in and out of the car hurts. She mentions it to her doctor at her next checkup in April, and he says, some physical therapy would probably really help that, but it's up to you. Barbara thinks about it. She knows her plan covers PT, but there's going to be copays, probably $40 per session, and they're going to want her to go twice a week for 6 weeks. That's close to $500 out of pocket. She's on a fixed income. Her knee's not that bad. She decides to just deal with it. Here's what Barbara doesn't know, and what her doctor probably doesn't know either, because the insurance company doesn't exactly send memos about this stuff. Her Medicare Advantage plan is required to offer her a supplemental benefit that would cover PT copays up to a specific dollar amount. For her plan, that amount is $1,200 for the year. She wouldn't pay a dime. But it gets worse. Barbara's plan also includes a healthy foods card worth $900 annually, a gym membership reimbursement up to $360, and over-the-counter product allowance of $600. Add it all up, that's $3,060 in benefits she's eligible for right now that she's never used, not once. And when her plan year renews in January, that $3,060 doesn't roll over. It just disappears. The insurance company keeps that money. They budgeted for it. They told CMS, that's the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, that they were providing these benefits. They might have even increased their star rating because they offer these benefits. But they structured the enrollment process and communication strategy so that people like Barbara never connect the dots. Barbara's not dumb. She's not careless. She's just working with incomplete information, and the system is designed to keep it that way. The mechanism. Here's exactly what's happening behind the scenes. Starting in 2019, CMS began allowing Medicare Advantage plans to offer what they call SSBCI, Special Supplemental Benefits for the Chronically Ill. Then in 2020, they expanded out to allow all enrollees to get what are called primarily health-related supplemental benefits, not just people with chronic conditions. The technical term is supplemental benefits under 42 CFR Servers 422-102. These benefits can include things like meal delivery, bathroom safety devices, transportation to medical appointments, pest control if you've got asthma, air conditioners if you've got respiratory issues, home-delivered groceries, gym memberships, acupuncture, chiropractic beyond what original Medicare covers. The list goes on. Insurance companies love this regulation because it lets them advertise big flashy benefits that sound incredible in their TV commercials. You've seen them. Get a $1,200 healthy grocery allowance, free gym membership, $600 for eyeglasses. Makes their plan look generous, helps them hit enrollment targets. But here's the catch, and this is where it gets sneaky. The insurance company only pays out these benefits if you use them, if you don't know they exist, or if the process to access them is confusing enough that you give up. They keep that money. It's built into their medical loss ratio calculations. They're literally counting on a certain percentage of people never claiming what they're entitled to. There's even an industry term for this. It's called breakage. Just like when people don't use all their gift card balance or forget to submit a rebate, insurance companies budget for breakage rates of 40% to 70% on supplemental benefits. That means they expect at least half of you to never use what you're paying for, and they're not technically lying to you. If you dig through your evidence of coverage document, that 200-page PDF you got when you enrolled, this stuff is in there, usually around page 87 in a section called Additional Benefits or Supplemental Coverage or something similarly vague. They disclosed it. They just didn't make it easy. 3 examples. Let me show you how this plays out for 3 different people. Example 1. You've got original Medicare with a Part D plan and a Medigap supplement. You're thinking, this doesn't apply to me. Wrong. If you added a Part D plan in the last 2 years, there's a decent chance your plan includes over-the-counter benefits or a grocery allowance. I'm looking at you, Humana and WellCare members. Check your Part D evidence of coverage under extra benefits. It's usually a prepaid card worth $300 to $600 quarterly that you can use at CVS, Walgreens, or Walmart for approved items. Toothpaste, vitamins, pain relievers, first aid supplies. It's real money, and it expires every 90 days if you don't use it. Example 2. You're on a $0 premium Medicare Advantage plan. You figured, free plan, basic coverage, I'm not expecting much. Actually, the $0 plans often have the biggest supplemental benefit packages because that's how they compete for enrollment. I reviewed a $0 plan in Florida last month that includes $2,400 in combined supplemental benefits, $600 dental, $900 food card, $600 OTC, $300 fitness. But you gotta activate the benefits separately. The food card doesn't just show up. You have to call a specific phone number, verify your eligibility, and request the card. That phone number, it's on page 112 of your EOC in 9-point font. Example 3. You switched plans during annual enrollment last October. New plan started January 1st. You got your new member welcome packet, skimmed it, filed it away. You're missing that about 60% of new members never activate their supplemental benefits in year 1 because they assume someone will tell them how. No one's going to tell you. There's no automatic enrollment for most of this stuff. The insurance company sent you a letter that says, congratulations on your new benefits, but nowhere does it say, here's how to actually get them. Step-by-step checklist. All right, here's exactly what you're going to do. I'm going to give you the specific steps, the exact phrases, and the shortcuts. Step 1. Find your evidence of coverage document. If you don't have the physical copy, go to your insurance company's website, log into your member portal, and look under Plan Documents or My Coverage. Download the current year EOC. It's usually labeled with the year and your plan name. Step 2. Open the PDF and hit Ctrl+F to search. Type in supplemental benefits first, then search additional benefits, then SSBCI, then special benefits. One of those is going to get you to the right section. You're looking for a table or list that shows dollar amounts next to benefit categories. Step 3. Make a list of every benefit with a dollar amount that you haven't used. Common ones: over-the-counter allowance, healthy food card, fitness reimbursement, dental allowance, vision allowance, transportation credits, in-home support services, bathroom safety equipment, hearing aid allowance. Write down the benefit name and the dollar amount. Step 4. Find the customer service number on your insurance card. Call it. When the automated system asks why you're calling, say supplemental benefits or member services. Do not say billing or claims. You'll get routed to the wrong department. Step 5. When you get a human, here's exactly what to say. I'm reviewing my evidence of coverage, and I see I have specific benefit name, worth, dollar amount. I'd like to understand how to access that benefit. Can you walk me through the activation process? Notice what you did there. You didn't ask if you have the benefit. You stated that you have it. Because you do, it's in your EOC, and you're asking how to use it. That's a different question, and it gets a different response. If you ask, do I have a grocery allowance? They're going to say, let me check, and maybe give you a vague answer. If you say, I have a $900 grocery allowance per my EOC, how do I activate the card? They've got to give you the process. Step 6. They're going to tell you one of 3 things. Either A, you need to activate it through our online portal. They'll give you a URL. B, we'll mail you a card within 7 to 10 business days. Get a confirmation or reference number. Or C, you need to call our supplemental benefits vendor. Get that phone number right then. Step 7. If it's a prepaid card benefit like OTC or food allowance, ask specifically, does this renew quarterly or annually? And does unused balance roll over? For most plans, it's quarterly, and it does not roll over. That means if you've got a $600 annual OTC benefit, it's actually $150 every 3 months. If you don't use March's $150 by May 31st, it's gone. Step 8. For fitness reimbursement, ask, do you have participating gyms I can join at no cost, or do I pay and submit for reimbursement? Some plans have partnerships with Silver Sneakers or Renew Active where you just show your member ID. Others make you pay upfront and submit receipts. Big difference in hassle factor. Step 9. Get everything in writing. Before you hang up, say, can you send me a confirmation email or letter that shows which benefits I'm enrolled in and the activation status? This creates a paper trail. If they mess up your activation, you've got proof you called. Step 10. Set a calendar reminder for 90 days out to check your benefit balance. Most plans have a balance check number or online portal. Don't assume it's working until you see the money available. Bonus advanced move. Here's the thing 95% of people miss, and it's kind of brilliant once you see it. If you've got a Medicare Advantage plan with a high supplemental benefit package, let's say $2,000 or more in combined benefits, and you're consistently not using most of it, that's a signal you're in the wrong plan. During annual enrollment, you could switch to a plan with a lower supplemental benefit amount, but better copays or drug coverage for the medications you actually take. You'd save money on the things you use while not paying for benefits you don't. But here's the advanced move. Before you switch, max out your current year benefits. It's October, you're reviewing plans for next year, you realize you've got $1,500 in unused benefits. Use them. Stock up on OTC supplies. Get the dental work you've been putting off. Order the eyeglasses. Use the grocery card. Then switch plans in November for a January 1st effective date. The insurance company already budgeted for you to have those benefits. You paid for them through your plan premium and the taxpayer subsidy. It's not gaming the system. It's using what you're contractually entitled to before you leave. Lead Magnets TA. Look, I put together a free PDF checklist that has every major Medicare Advantage carrier's most common supplemental benefits, the phone numbers to activate them, and the exact questions to ask. It's called the Medicare Hidden Benefits Activation Checklist. The link is in the description. Download it, print it out, keep it with your insurance card. It's going to save you a phone call to hunt down this information. Affiliate pitch. Quick thing. If you're realizing your current plan maybe isn't the best fit, or you're coming up on annual enrollment and you want to review your options, I've partnered with a licensed Medicare advisor service that can compare every plan in your county and show you the real out-of-pocket costs based on your specific doctors and medications. No sales pressure, no cost for the consultation. That link's also in the description. Full disclosure, I get a small referral fee if you use them, but there's no extra cost to you. They get paid by the insurance companies either way. I only recommend them because I've personally vetted their process and they're not pushing any particular carrier. Close and subscribe. Here's the bottom line. The insurance industry has gotten really, really good at creating complexity that benefits them. They're not breaking any laws. They're just structuring information and processes in a way that makes it statistically likely you won't use what you're paying for. And that makes me mad. Not because they're evil. Most of the people working at these companies are decent folks just doing their jobs, but because the system is designed to take advantage of information asymmetry. They know more than you do, and they profit when you don't close that gap. This benefit, this $1,847, or whatever the specific amount is for your plan, it's sitting there right now. It's yours. You didn't have to do anything special to earn it. You're already paying for it. All you got to do is ask for it. And if you don't ask, they keep it. That's real money. Real money that could cover your prescriptions for 3 months, or your dental work, or your groceries, or just stay in your bank account instead of theirs. If this video helped you understand something your insurance company should have explained clearly in the first place, hit that subscribe button. I post videos every week breaking down the stuff the financial industry doesn't want you to figure out. And turn on notifications, because the algorithm doesn't always show you what you're subscribed to. Share prompt. And do me a favor. Share this video with anyone you know on Medicare. Your parents, your aunts and uncles, your neighbors, people at church. This isn't information that spreads naturally because the insurance companies aren't exactly going to promote it. The only way people find out is when someone who already knows tells someone who doesn't. Be that person. There's probably someone in your life right now who's leaving hundreds or thousands of dollars on the table every year because they just don't know it's there. All right, I'll see you in the next one. End. Total word count, 2,147.